Welcome to Piano Video Lessons. I'm Lisa, and today we're working on Grade 1 Piano Technical Exercises and Etudes. This is Unit 1 of Year 2. In our last lesson, we learned The Polite Child by Cornelius Gurlitt. This is a Grade 1 Etude working on the drop lift pattern in the right hand. We're going to see this in classical repertoire. It's a very commonly used motif in classical music. In today's lesson, we're going to be working on minor scales. For Grade 1, there are two types of minor scales that we're responsible for, the natural minor and the harmonic minor. So you can find these in your ebook on pages 4 and 5. And if you'd like to get the ebook and also find an index of all of the lessons for piano video lessons, just click the info card or the link in your video description. So let's talk about the two types of minor scales, and also let's just roll it back a little bit and talk about what makes a scale minor. So we already know the major scales. Here's a 1-octave C scale, C major scale. And here is an A minor scale. You might have noticed that I played the same keys, I just started on a different note. So for C major, I used white keys from C to C, and for A minor, I used white keys from A to A. Every major scale has a relative minor scale, and the reason for that is because A minor is a mode of C major, or the minor scale is a mode of the major scale. We talked a little bit about modes when we were learning the elevator. So C major is C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. And we could start on any of those notes. If we started on D, we'd be playing a Dorian scale. If we started on A, we're playing an Aeolian mode, which is the natural minor scale. So the notes were A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and A. So this is the most basic form of minor scale. We're going to use the same fingering that we were using in our past lessons to play the scale. So we'll play 1, 2, 3, and then to D we'll play 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're back on A, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then A. So you can see here in your worksheet that this first scale that we have is A minor natural form. And it's simply the notes A to A, 2 octaves, up and down. So we're going to play 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then our top note will finish with finger 5. So the fingering pattern for that again was 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and finish with your top note. You can continue this pattern if you want to play more octaves. So I don't write the last note here because you might just do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and continue on up. You might want to play a 4-octave A minor scale, in which case you won't play your 5 until the very, very top. So when practicing these scales, I do like to chunk them, and you can just use this little note that I wrote here and think of A, B, C, and those will be with finger 1, 2, 3, and then D, E, F, G with 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, finish. So we've already practiced in our major scale exercise that thumb under. So I think you'll have no problem playing this A minor scale in natural form, because it's just like the C scale, except we start on a note that's down a third, or the 6th note of the C scale. You can think of it either way. Let's move on to the next minor scale, the next key signature. We're going to skip a line here, and we're going to now look at this scale. This is the E minor scale. And if we look at the music, this is the E minor natural form. If we look at the music, we see that there's an F sharp written in the music. So can you remember which major scale we played that used the F sharp? Yes, it was G major. So I'm going to just quickly write out the notes for the G major scale here. G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G. And now I'm going to write out the notes beginning on the 6th note of the scale here, which is E, for the E minor scale. E, F sharp, G, A, B, C, D, E. So you see there's only one sharp in the scale, and it's at the beginning. And it sounds like this. E, F sharp, G, A, B, C, D, E. That's the E minor scale in natural form. Now, we use exactly the same fingering when we play this scale. We'll use fingers 1, 2, 3 on E, F sharp, G, and fingers 1, 2, 3, 4 on A, B, C, D. So if we want to chunk through that, we'll play these 3 notes together, and then these 4. Now we're on to E, and then A, B, C, D, and if we're just doing 2 octaves, we're done. Coming back down with D on the top, then G on the top, there's your F sharp in the middle. We're going down to the next 4, and I'm here now with D on the top, and then I'm here with G on the top. And I've got that F sharp in the middle. So we're going to use the same fingering, and we're going to play it 1 note at a time. I'm going to start right here, and here we go. E, F sharp, G, tuck 1, and after D, E, F sharp, G, tuck 1, and we're on E now, coming down with 4 fingers, now turning over our 3 to G and 4 on D, all white keys, 3 on G, F sharp, and E. So that's your E minor scale natural form. And now let's remember, let's look at the music and decide what this last scale is. So this one starts on D, and it goes to D, so this is D minor. And you see I've skipped a line here, I'm on the 2nd to the bottom. And this is going to be D minor natural form. And this one has 1 flat. So do you remember which major scale we learned that uses 1 flat? Yes, it is F major. So that scale was F, G, A, B flat, C, D, E, F. Now we can write out the notes for the relative minor that uses the same key signature simply by going down to the 6th note, which is D, and that's what we started on here. So we have D, E, F, and we're going on after F, G, A, B flat, C, and D. Now, I'll just show you those notes. D, E, F, G, A, B flat, C, D. And we can use our standard scale fingering to play this scale. So we'll have D, E, F with 1, 2, 3, and we'll play G, A, B flat, C with 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's go ahead and just play those as solid chunks. So D, E, F, then G, A, B flat, C. My 3rd finger's on the B flat. Now I'm on D, E, F, G, A, B flat, C, finishing with D. Coming back down, then D, E, F, down to this group, C on the top, B flat on finger 3, and down 1 more. There it is. Now let's play it all the way up and down with 1 note at a time. So I'm on 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, black key 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, black key 4, 5. Coming down, and now 3 notes, and now 4 notes, and finally 3 notes at the end. I'll just play that 1 more time. All right, so that's the D minor natural form, 2 octaves, right hand. Now we're just going to play all of those same scales with the left hand. And I think I like the way I've written this out here, so I'm simply going to write out those letters 1 more time, and we're going to talk about the finger pattern quickly. When we play left hand scales, we start with the first note, and then we play 4, 3, 2, 1. Because we were right beside our pinky, and then the next thing we play is 3, 2, 1, and since we're doing a 2 octave scale, we go back 4, 3, 2, 1, and then finish with 3, 2, 1. So that's our standard left hand scale fingering. Now here we were working on A minor natural form, so we have A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. And with left hand, we're going to start off by playing A, and then we're going to use our 4-3-2 pattern on B, C, D, E, and then we're going to use our 3-finger pattern on F, G, A. So we would chunk that through like this: A, 4, 3, 4, 3, coming down to E, coming down to A, coming down to E, finishing on A. And now I'll play it 2 octaves, 1 note at a time. Next, we'll do the E minor scale, and the notes for that were E natural minor, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C, D, E. And we use the same concept here. We use our 4-3-2-1 first, and then our 3-2-1 at the top. So to chunk that out, we would start with E, and then 4 notes with F sharp on the bottom, 3 notes with C on the bottom, 4 notes with F sharp on the bottom, finishing with 3 notes, coming back down 3 notes, now onto B, 4 notes, 3 notes starting on E, 4 notes, and then finishing with E. And I'll play that now, E minor natural form, left hand, 2 octaves. And the last minor scale is D minor natural form, and it's relative to F major. So we're going to have the B flat in here just before the top, and we're going to use the same fingering pattern. We're going to have 4-3-2-1 at the beginning and 3-2-1 at the top. So let's go ahead and chunk that out. We're going to have D and then 4 notes beginning on E, moving our 3 now to B flat, 4 to E, 3 to B flat. Going down, 4 on E, all white keys, moving down now, thumb on D with a B flat at the bottom, thumb on A, and finishing on D. So now I'll play that 1 note at a time. Great. So in our next lesson, we're going to learn another type of minor scale, which builds on this one. So make sure you understand and can play these natural form minor scales. And in our next lesson, we're going to learn the harmonic minors.